take it slow. I was too busy battling my audio because last time it decided to give me the finger and say, fuck you and your stream, NoFuses. So, well, before I even get all into this, I'm gonna make sure that all around, no matter where you're watching this, or no matter what time you're watching this, that you're all hearing it okay, because I would hate to have what happened last stream happen again. So give me a second and I'm going to go ahead and listen to everything on another screen quick. So let's see if everything's going well. So give me 1 second. You're not going to hear anything, but I will. Here we go. Okay, let's try that again. Little bit higher. A little bit higher than that. But yeah, it seems that everything is a-okay this time. You guys can hear the game. You guys can hear me very well. So I shouldn't be perceiving any problems. But please let me know if something does occur, because I would hate for what happened last time to happen last time. And I figured out what it was, and it was just a bunch of tweaking that I had to do in order to get that to happen. So without further ado, let's get into this game. This is the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And I am a big fan of Ace Attorney. I've been playing it since the first game came out. And when I heard about this game coming out, I was really contemplating if I should replay every game before this. I didn't know if that was something you guys wanted to see or not. I voted, I'm so tongue-tied today. I thought not to do that in the end, because I knew what everything was gonna happen. I already knew who the bad guy was. I already knew all the twists and plot twists. So I think the only thing that really would have happened was, it would have been just a test of my memory, like what decided what evidence I need to use, yeah, and things like that. And I'm going in this game blind, like completely and utterly blind. Other than a couple pictures that I've just seen scatter across the internet and probably the trailer, I have no clue what's gonna happen in this game. Like, it's completely new story, completely new characters. I don't know if the old characters are ever gonna be mentioned or pop into this game. I don't know. I'm going in completely blind. I have no clue what's gonna happen. Which is very exciting, because usually with Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth, you kind of know what to expect, but with these new characters, you don't know what you're about to get. So, and also that I also had to look into the fact that does it matter if you've played or seen the series before this game? And no, completely new story, completely new characters, so it doesn't matter. You can be a complete beginner and you have no clue, and you just enjoy the fun from there. So without further ado, I know you guys are probably tired of me talking and be like, no fuse! Start the game! Alright? And so I will. Select adventure, special. I will go into special context later. These are the best yes, we want voices. Please save my voice. I would hate to voice act this entire thing. Subtitles. Yes, please, subtitles. So we all know what you're saying. Oh, and by the way, I know I said I was gonna stop talking. You should just get into the game. But before that, I know I didn't stream yesterday. I realized this, and I wanted to surprise y'all, but because how things turned out today, I'm just gonna let you know. I was planning on doing a double stream today, because I hate it when I go off my own schedule. If I say I'm gonna stream a day, then that's like my goal to stream that day. So when I don't do it, I feel bad for myself because I did not get that goal completed. So I'm gonna try to make up there. I was going to do it today, but my job, I swear my job senses it whenever I'm trying to do stuff like this, because it likes to call me and say, yeah, go do another shift, because we need you. So yeah, that and other stuff happened. It's been a very hectic week for me, so that happened, and yeah, so I'm planning on doing the double stream on Sunday. Sunday, people. I'll be playing a game, and I will be doing my beautiful and wonderful arts and chilling with all of you on that day, so look forward to that. And now I will shut up, and we'll get into this game. Let's get in. Yes, new game. I'm so excited. Ooh. Budget.
The Empire of Japan, After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Well now, that escalated quickly. I like the inspiration here. It's kind of like Edward's case when it looked like he fired a gun and killed somebody. So, okay, we've got some inspiration here, but let's continue. This is me, so I'm going to use my normal voice. Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to voice act. Even though I know it's a guy, I'm not going to do it. It's me. Me, okay? I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors of this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Oh, we're in Japan now. Wait, were we always in Japan? In freaking the Ace Attorney series? If anyone knows the answer, just let me know. I can't remember. Because I know sometimes we went into like other countries and stuff. I can't remember if we were ever in Japan, originated from Japan, or where. Someone let me know, because my memory is a little foggy with that. You know what? Bailiff is not getting a voice. He's not important enough. He's not important enough. Oh, no, nothing. Wow. How about innocent until proven guilty? What happened to that? I guess it doesn't apply here. You know, you just get handcuffed and that's it. Murder. Don't say sorry. Don't apologize, especially if you didn't know you didn't kill nobody. My name is Unsuke Naruhodo. Hope I said his name right. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yumi University. I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry in advance if I am butchering these words. 3 days ago, I somehow find myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Okay, you're pointing. Why is your bandana flopping in the wind? Where is the wind? Do you have an assistant with a fan on the side that we don't know about? Okay, hold on. He's not obligated to listen to such abuse, officer. I'm the man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. I like you already. You took out the sword and everything. The sword kind of reminds me of that one dude, Black Will. That's what it was. He kind of reminds me of Black Will, just with a sword and less mysterious and cool. And yet, I still seem to know better than you. You know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I've taken into account that this is kind of getting in the way of speech bubbles. So we're gonna put it right here. I hope that's better. If not, I'll move her again. And yet, I still seem to know better than you on how the court officer should behave. Ooh. Right, Runosuke? Oh, yes, of course, sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Let me guess. They're friends and they've known each other since childhood. That's why even though he hasn't graduated, he's helping him out. There you go again. Apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume, university professor, murdered in cold blood by students. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not! You have to believe me! I didn't do it! I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean? I believe you. I know you're innocent, Runosuke. Kazumi Asoji, my best friend, also his second year at university. Knew it. But he's far more clever than I. A star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. You read minds now too? The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. You said exactly the same thing. Oh, I'm sorry. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazumi. Truly. Yes, because now I can go ahead and get away with crimes, even if, as long as I say I didn't do it, you'll help me out. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own... Oh, I'm sorry. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire? I wish I could see too. Oh, so he's going to England. Then come with me. I'll pay for everything. Don't worry about it. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. It is. Buy a ticket. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow. Then, partner. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. I don't know who this is. What is this, his father or something like that? Oh, Professor, I'm sorry. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Ah, dang. What was the game? So many guys already. Jeez. I don't know how to do this. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now, Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense of this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. Fiance? Daughter of professor? Other student that might be like his second place when it comes to lawyering and stuff? Little sister. Cousin. Okay, tell me. I shall accompany you. Alright then. Runosuke, I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. I knew he was still there. This is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Runosuke no Horo, I believe. I always gotta hesitate when I say the name. I'm just like, oh my god. Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikatoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yumi University. Ah, Professor Mikatoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. Okay. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, oh no! This is a huge test for him. I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. What? Ah, as I suspected. You were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. Yeah, because he probably would feel guilty and is like, oh my god, my troubles are preventing you from reaching your dream, yeah, of course, as his best friend, he's gonna start feeling like shit. But think about it this way. You know you're innocent. You know you're innocent. So there's not really much of a problem here. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true, nevertheless. I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy feat. You see, there's a certain peculiarities about today's trial. Let me guess. We got some lying witnesses. We got some forged evidence. What else can happen? What else? That's usually what happens, but let's see. Even he's just kind of like, there's some strange things happening around this trial, and he's, I smell bullshit. So this easy trial is probably not going to be easy. Sorry, what do you mean? You'll see soon enough, once proceedings go underway. Is it the same bearded dude as the judge? I'm gonna laugh if it is. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. But what is the question? Like, it could... When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. Oh, it's probably something that's gonna seal his fate. Like, the hammer is gonna go down so hard, and he's gonna have to say quick, like when you're playing Uno, quick as hell. I do? But what would the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. It would seem our... I'm gonna butcher this word. Why are there so many big words today? Oh my god. Surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazumi Asoji must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours. My god, Bailiff, chill! Chill! He's been on my ass. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with the absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance to prove my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Look at my boy right here. He is looking so shifty right now. Chill, relax. Oh my god, stop shifting your eyes like that. You look like you did something wrong. You're just looking for a way out. This boy's over here, like, just, he's like, whatever, I got this. I think I know what the question is going to be. I'm going to call it right now. I think the question is going to be, would you like Kazuma to be your lawyer for this case? Or maybe, would you like to defend yourself? Or switch out lawyers? Because he's saying he cannot be the lawyer for this case. And it's like, but if he's not the lawyer, he can't go overseas anyway. It decides if he can go or not. But you don't want him to be the lawyer for this case. Even to me, that sounds a little sus. I was just like, do you want him to go to abroad or not? So this is a courtroom. The Supreme Court of Jurisdiction. Oh my god, I butchered that word. Someone's just like, oh, just like face palm in their face. They're like, that is not how it's pronounced. That is incorrect. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of these people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in here. I was wearing that too. Like, why is so many military in here? The powers that have demanded that this be a secret trial. Oh, it's a trial they want to keep under wraps and not a lot of people know about. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Runosuke. It's about to begin. Oh my god, this fool. Okay, it's not the same bearded dude. Okay, it's a different guy. The court will now hear the trial of Runosuke Naruhodo. Prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. Why is he everywhere? Like, my god, they changed the judge, but they didn't change, like, the tutorial beginner guy. Like, come on now. He's in every game. Watch this be, like, his second cousin twice removed or something like that. Or maybe he moved all the way to Japan. He's just like, I can't win against Edgeworth or Phoenix Wright, so I just moved to Japan, changed my name, changed my outfit, pretend I've been living here all my life. I wouldn't put it past this man. He's done it before. As is the defense. Before we begin, there is a point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocates. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocate to be decided to this prior to trial. As this is unusual circumstance, I'm allowed to ask for final conversation now. Who advocates for the defendant in the trial? I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I was on the money! I said prior that it's either to change up his lawyers or to defend himself. That's basically what this sentence means. It means he's asking who's going to defend my boy Renosuke, but if the first words that come out his mouth is I do, he basically is saying I will defend myself. Like, bruh, it's unless you have been a lawyer or know like law from the back of your own hand, like you self-taught yourself like all the law that you possibly can, you will fail miserably by representing yourself. Oh my god, my boy. Oh my god. Please do not make me choose if he says I do or not. Please don't make me choose. Please don't make me choose. This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do... I need to answer quickly. Damn it! No! No! So, I asked you not to make me choose. Can we save? Can we save? Oh my god, yes, we can save. Oh my god. No, go up. What in the world? Save. Please. Please save. Save. I was wondering if it was gonna let me save or not. Oh my god, no. You bastards, you're already doing this shit. Oh my god, okay. This is a very sus decision here. Because if I say I do, I'm representing myself. But I saved my boy. I mean, like, this depends on his trial to do. My god. Because he has to take the trial to go abroad. But if he doesn't do the trial and the defense says no, it might be his only way out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like the professor is looking out for Kazuma, but it also seems like he's kind of throwing us under the bus. Like he's saying, like, I need to save my student, and he's like, if you truly are innocent, then you'll get out of this. But if not, then you're done for. He's like, oh, I believe you. I was like, that doesn't mean he believes you. Just because he said he believes you doesn't mean he believes you. And I feel like this is one of those, like, do you believe in your friend or not? Do you believe him to be capable enough to do this? And he told me, like, he cannot be part of this trial, and it's like, why? Because it's like, yeah, you're gonna save your student, but you're gonna leave me hanging. You're going to literally get me put in jail. Like, that's basically what this is. It's like, do I save my friend or do I save myself? or possibly save both of us. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry I'm thinking so long because this is hard. I know I can always go back because I saved, but at the same time, it's just like, oh. But this is his story. Okay, this is our main dude's story. So maybe he's going to somehow have a Phoenix Wright moment and shine through and be a natural at it. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. So I want to believe in my character. I want to believe in my character and say, I do. Let's see what happens. Alright? Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant.
Yes!
You look so shifty. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Elizabeth Norohodo, will be defending myself. You be... What? Everyone is like, what the hell? What are you playing at, Unosuke? Professor Mukotoba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have it. I knew he was gonna say that. Oh, I'm sorry. But dude, we're trying to look out for you right now. Like, my boy's just trying to look out for him. He's like, dude, like, if there's something weird going on with this trial, he's like, you can't take the burn for this. He's like, I'm not about to take you down with me. That's what my character is saying to the dude. And he's taking it as, oh, you don't believe that I could defend you. And he's just like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying something's going on and I don't want you to have your future ruined over some shit that I got involved in. Reluctantly involved in, but involved in. You think I will be able to get you off? No, it's not that, really. It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mukotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already, renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident that he can speak for himself. Is it so, Norohodo-san? Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Look, fake it till you make it, okay? Fake it till you make it. Act like you know what you're doing. It never fails. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought here before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. As you all not no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. according the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous. I can't remember that. What was it again? Unosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But, I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record for the press of R. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult it. That's all that's there. I just have to press R for the court record. Alright? There's no time to lose. This letters you collected. Now try switching to people instead with R. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back. John H. Wilson, 47, the victim of this case. He was visiting professor of medicine at Yuma University from the British Empire. You look a little sus there, Professor. I got my eye on the professor right now. Until a new person comes in, I got my eye on the professor right now. What would I say about him? Lead prosecutor is who would appear to have little love for the changes of cultural reformation has brought about. John H. Wilson. I'm just remembering his name. So, remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now, you better not keep Exley waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record and press X to present.
Yes!
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson has visiting professor from England, invited to Yuma University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire. Oh, they want in on this case, so they're just kind of like pushing it. Is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There seems to be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of the Englishman has spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at an Imperial Yuma University, are you not? Murdering a professor, from this very institution provides your own education. Have you no honor? I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court, therefore, wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting English policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. That's why this trial has these unusual this is why this trial has so many unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationality treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. I keep confusing who I'm talking as. There's so many voices. I'm just one person. Good idea. After all, it's not every day that you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at the university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. So I went over to the professor's table, and introduced himself to Dr. Wilson. And then what happened? How'd you end up with a gun in your hand? Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Norohodo. Yes, yes, Your Excellency. How did the Professor of Medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death? Well, obviously that was, Ruske. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death, and select present. Do it now. Post-mortem report. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Yes! Well... He's got all these papers out, looking like he's struggling. According to the document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to a gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it. Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that, oh, so he barely even touches it. He just kind of like, gunshot. Alright, case closed. This is how he died. Ah, so it could have been something else. A shot could have been fired, but he was probably already dead or dying by the time that occurred. That's my theory. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. And you probably will, because now you jinxed yourself. This is the... Oh my god, my voice. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear it crack? I was like, oh jeez. How far are we in the game? How far are we in this game? Well, Tio, hi, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. Your phone's gonna die? Oh, that's fine. If you happen to go away, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god, my voice. My voice! I can feel it. I can hear it cracking. I'm over here playing as... Wait, how many voices have I done? Professor, this dude, and Kazuma, and the 4 people at one time. Oh my god. But Vonti, if you do leave the stream because your phone died, it's all good. I'll just see you next time, so don't even worry about it, okay? This is the so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the power explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, Counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. So that's the photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. Okay. I don't know why, but it just now processed to me that we're in the past. We're so far in the past that Phoenix Wright and Edwards probably weren't even a thought yet. Okay, it's all about him. And watch, I wouldn't be surprised if this dude ends up being an ancestor of, or a distant, an ancestor or great-grandfather to, like, Phoenix Wright or Edgeworth. I wouldn't even be surprised. I'd be like, look here, damn it. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. But why you gotta put your hands on the desk like that? Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better appease the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Ah, of course. Well, he was speaking with me before. He simply said, Kazumi Asoji must not be defense lawyer in this trial. He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is, radiant that crazy look of bewilderment, control the cold sweats. Yes, he looks so shifty. Look, if you wasn't into a courtroom and that's the first face you made, I'm sorry. I would have been like, okay, this man is clearly guilty. He's uptight, he's nervous, and he's got shifty eyes like he's about to bolt any second now. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stairs first. Oh, we have a butler. Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please. I'm giving him a normal voice because I'm already doing 4 voices at once, okay? I can only do so many voices. I'm gonna die. I can't. Okay, everyone just imagine what his voice would be. Unless you want it to be my lovely voice. But just imagine what he would sound like. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Of course, my name is Satoru Hosanagi. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. He got the Rona. He got the Look, it's so bad he's spitting out blood. You know what? Someone give him a mask and just escort him out with a stick. I mean, what do you do? He just coughed and he spit out blood. Like, I'm sorry, like, dude, like, do you need to be in a wheelchair? Do we need to take you to a hospital? Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me. It should bother you if it's a regular occurrence. Oh, don't worry. I spit up blood all the time. Don't worry. I just ate some glass this morning. No worries. Boy, go to the hospital. Get treated. Well, it really, really should. As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreigner visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants in Occidental Eatery 3 days ago. Understood. Hosanagi-san, will you kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident? At once, sir. And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please. Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime lunch was over and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory of it too. There were hardly anyone else in the place. The way he's looking at his hand, he's just like, I don't have much time left. Like, oh my god, please. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away my crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Yeah, that's... Didn't the other dude just say, do not interrupt? Hold on, let me clarify something here. Well, I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor. I didn't shoot him.
Objection!
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interactions. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw, you amateur. But the next time you interrupt at an improper time, you will be penalized, defended Naruhodo. Don't worry, Runosuke. You will have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness. If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today. Yes, without question. I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim? No. There was no one around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Huh? Wait, what did you just say? There was no one else around that table? What's the matter, Runosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at the table. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. Yeah, he's been paid off. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Okay. I'm not going to interject because he said we will have a time to fight back. So, we're going to wait and see this time. I definitely want to say something, but I was told not to interject. Runosuke, if your parents tell you to study, you're kind of a man who would just get to work, aren't you? I suppose I am. I never have got into university otherwise. But you can't always follow the rules in life, you know. If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're fine. Dude, like, what the hell? Like, I can't win. Like, whenever I try to, like, do the right thing, the game is just like, why don't you break a rule or two? Freaking pansy. That's basically what the game is saying right now. They just, like, make some chaos. Alright, you scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. And there is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say it.
Yes!
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your bouts and disregard for our court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw. Hoskinoe-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy. No. The deceased gentleman came to the dine alone. I don't believe it. Ahem, ahem. As you have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you would like to. Let me see. Ah, a sketch of the establishment layout, drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Well, you're clearly a very... I'm not even... Whatever that word is, waiter. Thank you, sir. The court will take have this plan added to the court record as evidence. Well, why? Well, why can't we take it as evidence? Is there a problem? Hand the plan of the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm collected until now. Yeah. It's gonna come into haunt him and he knows it. Something certainly seems to have shaken him. Yeah, now he's coughing really hard now. Oh, you hear coughing in the background. So, the court has now heard a process of the case. Yes, at the moment, the gunshot was heard at the restaurant. The only person in close proximity of the victim was defendant on the trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Norohodo. Yes, Your Excellency. If you admit to your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I call this witness as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case in court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial. The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. What do you think I should do, Kazuma? Oh my god. What do you mean? Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual, and that these peculiarities. You said it, Professor Mokotoba said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it? What? If the accused is in fact innocent, then the defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove the innocence by whatever means necessary. And are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Runosuke. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Indeed. Yeah, his friend is like pissed off. He's just like, you know you're innocent. You know you're innocent. But you rather take the easy way out than just to prove it all the way. He's like, I believe in you. You know you're innocent. You know this is some bullshit. But you rather just, take the easy way out and get a light sentence than prove to everyone that they're wrong. He's just like, wow. He's like, you're really pissing me off right now. He said, you don't want me to be your lawyer. You're giving up on yourself. And we barely started the trial. I'm like, yeah, it's like, dude, like, get some backbone. My character needs to get some backbone. Some serious backbone. Tisk. Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be devil when I want to be. In a few short moments from now, that thumb-struck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witness. Very well, officer. Bring forth the witnesses at once. Is it going to be all of them at once? Oh, there's two. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court. Yes, sir. The Great Napoleon Imperial Army Sergeant Ayase knows that reporting for duty, sir. Myself, I find employed as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the influence of the nation Napoleon, and conduct my trade from Rosati, a humble premises in the 2nd District, Kurakuta, at your service. An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. That is quite unusual. Both of these gentlemen were present at a restaurant on the day in question. They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon, and not infrequently converse with the interested parties regarding the cures with which I make my business. I can't understand a word that old man is. I'm glad I am not the only one. I was, as he's speaking, as I'm even reading it, I'm just so lost in the sauce, but I think I get what he's saying. He's basically saying, yes, I go there, I'm a regular, and I go there most of the time, you know, talk with my clients that are interested in getting my stuff. That's basically what he's saying in a nutshell, but he's saying it in such a, in such a way that anyone probably can't understand him, and he's one of these people. He's just like, what is this man saying? He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers that may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. Yep, pretty much what I just said. He's obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sign looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct? Affirmative. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreign in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue. What was that? I don't know what that sound was. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded this firearm, sir. This man is impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. Okay, so it wasn't just me, because I was just like, what the hell is that sound? It was for a split second, so I was just like, am I tripping? But no, he heard it too, so I'm not tripping. Alright, cool. This is decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. He probably didn't. Yes. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If If I'm honest, I'm feeling uncomfortable from the start. Now, the court... Oh, what the hell? No, stop it. Now, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Wait a minute. Is he carrying a baby on his back? Is that what the sash, that's why it's tied like that? Yes, sir. Standing by ready to report, sir. Let's see if he remembers the most accurate afternoon. I'm gonna tear y'all up when the witnesses saw. I was ingesting a regular beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of particular fine golden hero to the military gentleman. At that precise moment, a firearm was disarmed. I think the reason why that noise is happening is because he's frightening the baby on his back. I'm saying it right now. I'm calling it. There is a baby strapped to his back. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian from the back. The cowardly from the back. It was saying shot from the front. Where'd you get back from? I got your ass. After all my years of training with Ace Attorney, after so many trials, I've learned to detect little lies. Even though it's a tutorial, I detect a little lie there. I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously abscond precious Kuro. Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. The wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel, unforgivable enemy. Why has he got a knife now? What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Renosuke? Yes. All I did was pick up the gun that was lying on the floor. First of all, why would you pick it up? That's my question to you. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down and just as I was picking it up, well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Renosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now. As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these two witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It is time to bring this spectacled student to justice. Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare.
Yes!
Oh, yep, there we go. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? The defense demands the right to cross-examination. Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimeki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How do you know? The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How could he possibly carry out cross-examination?
Objection!
The defense is asserting the right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Go. Kazuma is so commanding. Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witness. Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Runosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in the cross-examination. These are obvious. You have to expose the lies in the witness's statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that the soldier said it has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is evidence. Right, evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive, indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. At least he didn't flinch this time, he kind of saw it coming. Now, let's go, Runosuke. Don't let them beat you. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so weak. It was so weak. Did you hear the slam? Oh, instead of like a slamming like how you usually hear in the old Ace Attorney games, all you hear is a... It was so weak. He didn't even know what to do. He was like, how much force? I don't want to like, you know, break the wood or anything. Here, click. I was like, no. Put some elbow grease into that slam, my boy. The next time you do that, it better be loud and proud. Oh my god. I already know what the gun for. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes!
So this is black uniform university cadet. You're saying that was... I've had just about enough of your sauce, cadet. I never heard that. Enough of your sauce. Who else do you see around here in a black uniform, Well, there's someone standing right next to me who fits the description as well, but... It was you little weasel. You from back when you call yourself Secret Empire of Nippon. You disgust me. What was that? His face of wonder. What? What is it, Runosuke? I'm not quite sure. It's something that the sergeant just said, but I can't put my finger on it. Something's playing on my mind. In that case, check back over the details and evidence you gathered in the court record. And if you find an inconsistency there with what the witness just said, then don't hold back. Present the evidence to the court. Thrust it into the witness's face. Awarded prime presser? Did I just get a trophy? Thrust it into the witness's face and make him choke on it. My god! Death occurred at the incident and was caused by loss of blood from a gash to the chest. Yep, thought so.
Yes!
You a little liar. And they're like, yeah? Everyone's just like, okay, what are you gonna say? What are you playing at, cadet? What's the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers in my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. Oh my god. There's a clear inconsistency. What did I say? Next time you slam that desk, make it loud and proud. What do? You give me the... Again. Put some oof into it. Some elbow grease. Put some anger in. Tisk, what nonsense. What can this document possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency. Is that there's no place for the amateur student here in this grand courtroom. This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the post-mortem report presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant Noza. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir. Well, you might want to get those military-grade eyes checked because they're wrong.
Yes!
But no, that can't be. And why not, cadet? Because... I mean, why are you gonna look at him? You have the book in your hands. Read it. As it is clearly stated in the post-mortem reports, the fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma, no exit bullet did not pass through the body. The photographic print of the victim clearly shows the same thing. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Ah. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Oh my god! Oh, well, he pushed the baby down, he's like, get back there! What the? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nelson? Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were, oh my god, he's adorable. The baby's just like, I want attention, I want to be seen. My eyes were firmly fixed on delicious La Carnival steak, sir. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Ace Attorney, did not see defendant firing a gun at all. That's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Ooh, he got him. Shots fired. Oh. He's just like, you've been calling us amateur this entire time. Now it's my turn. Inconsistency seared. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial just from that one discrepancy. So this what being an ace attorney is all about. But I definitely saw him. The usual cadet there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it off the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? He's like, I don't care. Myself, I've already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Treasure? Indeed, the horrid Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit the restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rosette, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I preferred my hoarded treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not, but I was presented with a little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished. The Koban vanished? Hunty ran under the table. I was in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed, I did, but I heeded not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded hoard treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious hoard Koban was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prized coin for himself. Maybe the baby took it, maybe? I don't think the sergeant took it. He was too busy like, oh my god, I just witnessed a murder. Or that the killer took it for whatever reason. As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to the Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels, it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position in prosecuting Aruchi? Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing this next statement, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryusuke Naruhodo. What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? I think I did the. I just realized I did the wrong voice for the judge. My God. As clear as crookedy glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Waiting for you to testify, sir. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Oda. It would seem those straps are a sign of the son being too strapped to afford a nanny. Ado. Teenshin. Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. The true culprit. Why do you keep doing this? Stop it. Even if what I saw wasn't a precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. Yes, pointing the gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black, that much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. I think the car's gonna come into play here, because even the waiter was like, oh, they were nowhere in this area. Indeed, alone he was. The Englishman dining all by... What? How? How was he dining by himself? Therefore, no one other than the black uniform cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Why does everyone say that he wasn't by himself? That he was by himself? Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, not these outbursts already. But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Objection!
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of this court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reason to doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecutor has photographic evidence of this fact. Is this the photograph print of the scene of the crime, counsel? I can't see anything that would suggest that there was anybody else here. As can plainly be seen, there's only one place seat. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense. The court will add this photographic evidence to the record. I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. Were they all paid off? But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. It seems that we'll be able to telegraph him to Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies of all just heard leave no further room for doubt. These are very sensitive political times. As we all know, the ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. And to think that Tatsuchi Orochi will have contributed to the emergence of these two great empires is an honor. How can this be happening? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Alright, I'm back, guys. Hope I wasn't gone for too long. But it is super hot in my room right now. And I was dying. I was like, oh my god. And this summer heat is just not helping at all. Like, man. And speaking of dying, he looks like he's about to give up again. Wait, how much time do I even have for this stream? I have some time. I still got time. Let's see how far we can get before time's up. The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, there's something going on here behind this. Yeah. Everyone's saying that there was no woman there, and he's the only one saying, like, there was a woman there, and she was sitting there playing as freaking day. I really think this lady, like, paid everybody off and was like, hey, shut your fucking face. I wasn't here. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. Defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick, understand? Rules can be unbending at times.
Yes!
You must have noticed someone else at the Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Objection!
As we've been at pains to point out time and time again, I am growing a cactus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If only there had been more people there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner is in any restaurant. I know, of course the place was almost empty. It's what you would expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at the time of day, and why he was alone. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was? This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. What is that, Counsel? It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim has an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. What the clinic? Yes, there was indeed appeared to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. The very day of the incident. So the victim went for late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution found no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case. I wonder, what do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered in the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful. Should I ask for Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence? Yes, ask for it to be submitted.
Yes!
Who knows what's on it? If I may, I'd like to ask for the medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimonies. Additional evidence would be extras. Not to mention that the victim's moves prior to his arrival in Russia are of no concern.
Objection!
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. You have a right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request. He's like, shit. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's the most disturbing trend. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the court record. What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong the trial as much as you like. What's the day after the festival already for you? Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses have no room for doubt. Are free to oh my god, I can't speak today. For the accused Kurakuta-san. Indeed, alone he was the Englishman dining by himself. What does this say? Okay, so we can't examine it, so there's nothing extra. It's literally as it says. Medical report from the Hotel clinic that was found in the victim's pocket. I'm literally, you know what, hold on. I am literally looking around for any possible signs that there was two people here. Wait, magnifying glass? What? Nothing here. Examine. Here has been his current sketch, otherwise layout is on the back. Will I find anything with the magnifying glass? No, apparently not. Only personal present.
Yes!
Must have been someone else against him. Oh wait, okay, I did all this before. I forgot.
Objection!
That's my bad. I totally forgot that I already done this. I'm gonna go with the card and see what happens.
Yes!
No, that wasn't it. God dang. Dang, I don't know for this part. Because there's nothing pointing, like, against that at all. That there was somebody there. I don't know. I'm gonna do the card again with his. If it's not it, I'm gonna be stumped.
Yes!
Oh my god. What is it? I don't think it's the medical thing that we just got. Wait, we're still in part 1 of the trial? My god! You barely touched the surface here! Alright guys, I think I'm running out of time. Yeah, so I'm running out of time for this shit. I know it's a short stream, shorter than what I usually do, but I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I need all the beauty rests I can get. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and thanks for hanging out with me. Oh my god, like I don't know. I don't think it's the menu. I want to try it, but I don't want to keep losing stars. Oh my god. It's something that proves that she was there, that he's not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Tomorrow there will be no stream. And also, I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming this game for 2 reasons. One, my voice can only take so much abuse. Okay? And the second one is, I think I might just enjoy this game in my own time. But I think I just wanted to stream it for you guys, to see the game and see how excited I was for it. Because I still am. I still really am excited. And the fact that it's already this hard, like the other Ace Attorney games, I rarely got anything wrong because it was so easy. It was like a tutorial, you know? But this part's making me still think. And we're still in part 1. 2 hours and some change in and still in part 1? Holy crap. That means it's gonna take a lot to beat this game. So yeah, I think I might just enjoy this game on my own time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm clearly enjoying it, well, I will say this. If you guys would like for me to keep streaming this game, then yeah, I will. But until that happens, I'm probably just gonna enjoy it my own time. But like I said before, tomorrow there will be no stream. Sunday will be a double stream of Trails of Cold Steel, and then later on we're gonna chill and relax as you see me not fuck up beautiful arts. Okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye! See you later!